the 7 swinging states: Arizona, Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Nevada. Now let's dive in and see how well the polls predicted outcomes in these states in 2016 and 2020 elections, and what that might tell us about this coming election cycle. Let's start with Arizona. In 2016, polls showed Hillary Clinton leading by 1.3%, but Trump actually won by 3.5%. In 2020, Biden was projected to win by 3.2%, yet he won by only 0.4%. In Georgia, the polling gap was 0.8 in 2016 and 1.4 in 2020. In Wisconsin, the polling miss was 6.1 in 2016 and 8% in 2020. In Michigan, the 2016 polls predicted a 5.7 Clinton lead, but Trump won by 0.3, a 6-point miss. In 2020, Biden won by 8.8% compared to the 2.8 predicted by polls, again a miss of 6%. In Pennsylvania, 2016 polls gave Democrats 5.1% edge, but Republicans won by 0.7. That's a 5.8 miss. In 2020, Biden was expected to win by 5.2 and ended up with a margin of 1.2%, a 4% miss. In North Carolina, Clinton was projected to win by 1.2% in 2016, but Trump won by 3.6%, a 4.8% miss. In 2020, Biden was expected to win by 2.5%, yet Trump won by 1.3%, a 3.8 miss. Finally, in Nevada, in 2016, polls predicted Clinton leading by 1.6%, and she won by 2.4%, a miss in favor of Republicans this time, by 0.8%. In 2020, though, the polls had corrected a bit. Biden was projected to win by 5.9%, but won by only 2.4%. That's a 2.5 miss in favor of Democrats. So let's compare all these states and see if the polling accuracy improved or not. In Arizona, the 2016 poll miss was 4.8, but improved to 2.8% in 2020, a Republican bias of 2%. In Georgia, there was 0.6% miss in favor of Democrats. In Wisconsin, the miss was 1.9% towards Democrats, and in Michigan, it remained at 6%. Pennsylvania showed a 1.8% miss in favor of Republicans, while North Carolina had a 1% miss towards Republicans. Nevada had a 3.3% miss favoring Democrats. So how can we use this data to predict the 2024 outcome? We used two methods. First, we calculated the average polling bias, the average polling gaps from 2016 and 2020 to estimate the likely bias in 2024. This gives us a conservative prediction. Then, we developed an optimistic model for pollsters, assuming that if they became more accurate between 2016 and 2020, they'll continue improving at the same rate this year. But if they became less accurate, we assumed they'd revert to the older polling methods, and we could see a bias similar to 2016. So let's see who's likely to win each state and who will reach the crucial 270 electoral votes. Here are the projected leads. Arizona, 2.4 for Trump. Georgia, 2.6 for Trump. Wisconsin, 5.4 for Trump. Michigan, 5.2 for Trump. Pennsylvania, 2.2 for Trump. North Carolina, 3.9 for Trump. And Nevada, 0.8 for Harris. So who do you think will win? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to get notified of future videos.